Hello everyone, welcome to another Flickr video. I'm excited for this one. A long time ago, I played 100 Flickr rounds to see which role was the most common and uncommon, etc. Well, I did that again, but times 5. I played 500 Flickr rounds, logged the map choice, my role, and whether I won or lost. So today I'm going to share the results of that, including the roles I got the most popular maps, and my win rates for each role in the game. Keep in mind that there are lots of factors that went into these statistics. Sometimes I was with friends, which either lowered or increased my likelihood to win. These lobby sizes were not the same either. I usually didn't log rounds with 8 to 9 people in it, because evil usually always wins those ones, but I'm sure I did a handful of times. These are also definitely not just reflective of my playing, but those that were in the rounds with me. Flickr is very unpredictable. It's also possible that I slightly miscounted some things when calculating by 1 or 2, even though I tried my best. So keep that in mind while watching this video. Let's get into my discoveries, starting with the map choices. I'm sure it comes at no surprise to anyone that the house map was chosen 228 times out of 500 rounds, or 45.6% of the time. Hospital was still chosen a significant amount, but not quite as much. It was selected 123 times, or 24.6%. Woods 300 times, or 6.6%. Area 8 49 times, or 9.8%. Farmstead, my favorite map, 55 times at 11%. And finally, Sewers was chosen a sad 12 times, only 2.4%. Totally valid. Sewers sucks. Now onto my win rates, which was absolutely fascinating to me. Let me start by explaining my categories. First, we have a live win, which is basically what it sounds like. In these rounds, my team won, and I won with them without being voted or killed. Then I have dead win, where I stayed until the end of the round and my team won, but I had gotten killed or voted along the way. Loss is also pretty self-explanatory. My team lost, whether I was alive or dead, or I was killed as clown. Lastly, dead left is where I was killed or voted and left to go to a new round. I did not see which team won. For my win rate, I divided the amount of alive wins by the total number of times I got the role. Now that you know the categories, let's start by seeing how many of each I got overall. And yes, I know that all of these add up to 498. I don't know what happened, and it would take too long to find out. Just know that it's pretty accurate. Out of 500, or in this case 498 rounds, I got 197 alive wins, 68 dead wins, 159 losses, and 74 dead lefts. Now, let's break it down a little more into the individual roles. I will go in order of the role list, at least roughly, starting with good roles, clown in the middle, and ending with evil roles, specifically the ambusher. You won't believe my ambusher statistics, holy. Anyway, first, here's everyone's favorite role, the survivor. I bet you can't guess how many times I got this freaking role! 123 times. That's how many times I got it. And the crazy thing, I only logged rounds I played until either they were done or I died. I did not even count all the times I got Survivor and left because I didn't want to be a Survivor. If I did, I assumed this number would be much higher. Of those 123 Survivor rounds I played, I won 48 times, had 19 dead wins, lost 33 times, and left 23 times. That means my win rate is a beautiful 39%. It might sound low, but wait until you hear some of the other ones. However, since this role has the most data, this is probably the most accurate one. Moving on to a more special category. This is specifically rounds where I was twin, but I became a survivor because my twin left. This only happened 5 times, and my win rate was 40%, with 2 wins and 3 losses. On to actual roles again. We have the leader of the good team. I got detective a pretty solid 49 times, with 20 alive wins, 5 dead wins, 20 losses, and 4 times I died and left. That means my win rate is 40.8%. Higher than Survivor, not bad. I believe this is in my top 5 roles based on these statistics. Psychic is next. I only got this role 21 times out of 500. This one is pretty even across the board, with 6 alive wins, 6 dead wins, 6 losses, and 3 dead lefts. Win rate, a horrifically sad 28.6%. This is why I don't like Psychic the most anymore. I'm bitter. I got Spies slightly more, but still only 23 times. Goodness, when did these supporting roles get so rare? However, Spy ended up being one of my best roles, with a win rate of 43.5%. 10 alive wins, 3 dead wins, 7 losses, and 3 dead lefts. Which is odd because I don't see myself as particularly good at this role. I don't even like it that much. Here's another main role, the medic. I got this even less. 18 times. 18 out of 500 times. My win rate is not too bad. 7 alive wins, only 1 dead win, 6 losses, and 4 dead lefts. I'm liking Medic a little more recently. I'm slightly surprised I got a win rate of 38.9%, since it is one of those sacrificial roles. But oh boy, the next one, the other truly sacrificial role, the Savior. I literally want to take a moment and apologize for this because, oh my goodness, it's pretty bad. Like, really bad. Like, embarrassingly bad. I got this one 24 times. 6 alive wins, 4 dead wins, 5 whole losses, and 9 dead lefts, making my win rate beautiful 25%. And I just want to throw in some other things too. My loss rate, 20.8%. Dead left, 37.5. Hear me out because I have an explanation. Firstly, so many dead lefts because obviously, why would I stick around when there's no one to revive me? That's my job. Can't do it if I'm dead. Secondly, I usually do sacrifice myself in this role. I would rather die from the murderer while successfully reviving my person than get voted out before I can do my job by a bunch of random suspicious people who don't know my role. Before reviving someone, I usually reveal myself so I can survive the voting round and make sure they come back safely. But yeah, I usually end up getting killed. And it shows. But honestly, I'm fine with that. Muffin Man up next. One of my favorites. I think this one might be the role I got the least. Well, besides the Ambusher. Only 13 times. Truly sad. So this data might not be the most accurate, but here it is anyway. 5 alive wins, no dead wins, 5 losses, and 3 dead lefts. Win rate of 38.5%. I don't care if I die as this role. I get to be dramatic and see everyone freak out over my death. If anything, that's more fun. If I stay alive, that's fine too, because then everyone worships the giver of joy and cute cosmetics. Can't go wrong with a Muffin Man, truly. But something that makes me angry is that while I got Muffin Man 13 times, I got freaking Twin a whole 33 times! Absolutely despicable! My win rate was 0! I died every single time. It's always my twin's fault. Okay, that's a joke. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Had 10 alive wins, which absolutely shocked me. 8 dead wins, 8 losses, and 7 times I died and left. Real win rate is 30.3%. About what I expected, if not better. And that's it for good rolls. Now for Clown. I'll just say it right now. This is the highest win rate I got, which is not really that surprising. I believe I counted the times I got revived as losses. That being said, out of the 44 times I got the clown roll, I won 29 of those times and lost 15. No dead wins or dead lefts for this roll because, I mean, it's either you win or not. You're your own team. My win rates, and again, the highest one of this video is 65.9%. Moving on to evil roles. Let's start with the team leader, the murderer. This one was also surprisingly good. I don't even think I'm good at murderer, yet this was my second highest win rate after clown. I played murderer one less round than clown. Out of 43, I got 23 alive wins, 2 dead wins, which I think were both thanks to the scout or witch, surprisingly, 15 losses, and 3 dead lefts. Win rates? An impressive 53.5%. Not bad at all. I need to give myself more credit for this. My favorite role ever, my beloved assassin, I only played 23 times. Very sad. I won 10 times, yay. Had 4 dead wins, lost 7 times, and dead left twice. I'm pretty happy with my win rate, which turns out to be 43.5, tied with Spy. Okay, I don't know how I feel about the Spy part, but whatever. It's still tied for my 3rd highest win rate. As for its either or, which is the Dark Psychic, oh, it's even worse than the Savior, believe it or not. This pains me in every single way. I seriously didn't think I was this bad. I also got this roll 23 times, same as Assassin. This time I got 6 wins, 5 dead wins, literally what the heck, 9 whole losses, and 3 dead lefts. What is this? My win rate is... Oh wait, I lied, it's actually better than Savior. I don't know why okay, well, I literally realized that while writing the script. I'm just gonna leave it in. Still pretty bad. My win rate for Dark Psychic is 26%. Literally do not even know how that happened. I got witched 20 times, one of the lowest out of every roll, and somehow managed to get a worse win rate than Twin! To be fair, only very slightly lower, but still. My win rate for this one is 30%. 6 wins, 4 dead wins, 7 losses, and 3 dead lefts for this one. Now, on an even worse note, the Scout. I got this, really often for some reason. I swear that wasn't the case in my old video. 32 rounds I suffered as Scout, only for a win rate even less than Witch, which is even less than Twin, but not as low as Dark Psychic and Savior. Be prepared to be impressed, because I, the world's best Scout player, 9 wins, 4 dead lefts, 15 losses, and 4 dead lefts. Before I tell you the win rate, I'm going to tell you the straight up loss rate, which is 46.9%. Win rate is 28.1%. Lastly, we have the Ambusher, which I got 5 times, considering that it only appears in full servers. It has an absolutely wonderful, beautiful, flawless win rate of 0%. 0 wins, 2 dead wins, 2 losses, and 1 dead left. What a great note to end on. Anyway, to summarize, these are the roles that I got the highest win rates for in descending order. Clown, Murderer, Spy and Assassin, Detective, Survivor, Medic, Muffin Man, Twin, Witch, Psychic, Scout, Dark Psychic, Savior, and Ambusher. It makes sense that most of the evil roles, especially smaller ones, have smaller win rates because there are significantly less evil team members than good ones. Anyway, I found this absolutely fascinating, and I hope that you did as well. Thank you for listening to me yap about my last 500 rounds of Flicker. This video has been in the works for a very long time. Have fun, keep playing Flicker, and I'll see you next time.